Let me introduce this again. Unfortunately, we're going to have to talk about Mark Zuckerberg and Joe Rogan. Mark Zuckerberg is now obsessed with MMA, rolling and wrestling with friends. Zuckerberg told Joe Rogan after an hour or two of working out or rolling or wrestling with friends or training with different folks, it's like you're ready to solve all the problems for the day. Thought Rogan did like an hour of cardio. It was like, oh, there's nothing like an hour of cardio. It just does like it does the body good, refreshes you. Noted T-ball and surfing star Mark Zuckerberg revealed to MMA, ivermectin, etc. guy Joe Rogan that he has recently got in. I love the way they put it.
Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
We're reading from Vice, that's why it sounds like that. Revealed that he's recently got into mixed martial arts because he can no longer spend enough time on his Hawaii ranch surfing. In a wide-ranging conversation in which Zuckerberg suggested that we will soon bring VR headsets to coffee shops, play poker with hologram cards, and turn various physical objects into holograms. God, he's so stupid. Rich people are stupid. They're completely divorced from reality. Zuckerberg revealed that he newly believes that mixed martial arts is the best sport and that he is now a big fan of rolling and wrestling with friends when he's not busy surfing 15-foot waves on his hydrofoil in Hawaii. Are you someone who trains with Mark Zuckerberg and is willing to violate the traditional sanctity of the gym to provide stories about or video of his intense sessions? Please get in touch. Jason Kobler with Vice. Or contact him at Signal. But we got to watch some clips. The FBI has had to respond to what Zuck had to say on Joe Rogan.
When we take down something that we're not supposed to, I mean that is like, that's the worst. I mean,
How
that's
do you
like
discern?
So yeah, he's being asked about Hunter Biden's laptop.
No, whether someone's real or not. Like, this is the big argument with Elon and Twitter. Because Elon asked Twitter, like, what percentage of your website is filled with bots? And they say 5%. And he says, I don't believe you. I think it's higher.
Yeah, so I mean, I think estimating the overall prevalence is one thing, but I think that the question of looking at a page and is this page authentic, I think that there's a bunch of signals around that. I don't think that this stuff is black and white or that you're ever going to have like a perfect AI system. I think it's all trade-offs all the way down, right? And you could build a system, and you can either be overly aggressive and
I really don't like him.
Bad guys, but then also by accident take out some number of good guys, or you could be a little more lenient and say, okay, no, the cost of taking out any number of good guys is too high, so we're going to tolerate having just a little bit more more bad guys on the system. These are values.
You're totally not being lenient.
Mark Zuckerberg is a smart guy who's very ambitious. I think there's a big difference.
Yeah.
And what Zuckerberg's quote that I read recently, that what's good for the world is not necessarily good for Facebook. I'm like, that's it. Shut it down.
He said that?
Yep.
Wow.
It's over.
Okay, so that was from 2018. Facebook does. Rogan's right. Facebook profits off of encouraging dissent, pitting people against each other.
It sucks, though. I think in the same way that probably having to go through like a criminal trial, but being proven innocent in the end sucks. Like, it still sucks to have like that you had to go through a criminal trial, but at the end you're free. I didn't get into this to basically judge those things. I got into this to design technology that helps people connect. So this whole thing that's like arbitrating what is okay and what is not, I obviously have to be involved in that because this is at some level, I run the company and I can't just abdicate that. But I also don't think that as a matter of governance, you want all of that decision making vested in one individual.
So I don't think they really had the clip that I wanted to highlight, because that's not really what the FBI was responding to. So he said that they took the Hunter Biden story down because of the FBI. The day after Mark Zuckerberg said that Facebook limited a polarizing story ahead of the 2020 election because of an FBI warning, the federal agency said it can only alert a private entity of a potential threat, not require it to take an action, which sounds correct. In an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience podcast made available Thursday, Zuckerberg said that although the FBI didn't specifically name a New York Post article about Hunter Biden's laptop, it fit the pattern of what the FBI warned about. The FBI, or the Facebook co-founder, said the FBI is a legitimate institution and that the warning prompted him to take that seriously. The story was allowed to remain on Facebook, albeit with limited exposure. In a statement Friday night, the FBI said it has provided companies with foreign threat indicators to help protect their platforms and customers, but that it cannot ask or direct companies to take action on information received. The FBI routinely notifies U.S. private sector entities, including social media providers, of potential threat information so that they can decide how to better defend against threats. Meta on Friday night responded to the FBI statement via Twitter. The FBI shared general warnings about foreign interference, nothing specific about Hunter Biden. But that hasn't stopped right-wingers of claiming that they were in cahoots and that fucking Democrats tried to censor stories. The New York Post report alleged that a recovered version of Hunter Biden's laptop included emails that indicated Joe Biden used his position as vice president to help his son's business dealings in Ukraine. Fuck. I think the ads are going to play. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop them. I think I got there too late. Or did I? I think I might have been able to snooze them. An NBC News analysis of the hard drive, the iCloud account, and documents released by two Senate committees showed Hunter Biden and his company brought in about $11 million through his roles as an attorney and a board member with a Ukrainian firm accused. I didn't know he was an attorney. That makes more sense. He would sit on the board of something if he's an attorney. A board member with a Ukrainian firm accused of bribery and his work with a Chinese businessman accused of fraud. Hunter Biden acknowledged in a statement in December of 2020 that federal investigators were investigating his tax affairs. A representative for Biden in May said he has paid off all of his tax responsibilities to the IRS, but legal experts have said that wouldn't necessarily spare him any potential criminal liability. Some have taken Zuckerberg's remarks to Rogan to mean Facebook censored news to favor Joe Biden leading into the 2020 election. Of course they have. Right-wingers always have to play victim. You know, since we're talking about it here, I had it on the list. Let me pull it up. Apparently there is new evidence on the big guy. This was published on August 2nd. It's not even new evidence. God damn it. Charlie Kirk, fuck you. It ain't anything new we don't even know. Fuck off. Alright. Sorry. I just saw the headline and bookmarked it. I should know better than to fall for right-wing fucking propaganda. Goddamn.